Okay, awesome. Okay, I'll start again. So this morning I was on the call with Chairman Dan and Chairwoman Kimberly, and they were talking about purpose and clarity. And he started off by saying that most people are not fulfilling their purpose, and yeah, so they're resisting their growth, the change, and they're not trusting the process. And it's really important when you're in this space to understand what your purpose is and what your goal is, because when we're in this type of environment, it's not really, something that you come across on the everyday. So being in this space where we're doing extraordinary things and we're learning extraordinary things, it's really important to have a goal and a vision in mind, and to know your purpose and what you plan on doing. And when you figure out your calling, you have more clarity and you know where you're going to go. So Kimberly, she basically kind of started off with her story, and it really resembled mine. She went to school, got good grades, did everything her parents told her to do, got a corporate job, started working, and she realized that she wasn't really making an impact. She wasn't impacting anybody else positively. She was really just listening to what her boss was telling her to do. And she was, requesting vacation. Sometimes it was denied, sometimes it was approved. So she wasn't really, I guess, fulfilled in what she was doing. And when she started this business, she didn't really want to be in the limelight. She did everything she could to not be in the limelight. She didn't want to do any calls. She didn't want to post on Instagram. She didn't want to tell anybody about it. And that's pretty much where I was when I first started. When Cherise first told me about posting on Instagram 10 times a day, I was like, every day? Like, I'm posting on my story once every month. Like, how am I supposed to post every day? Like, I wasn't comfortable with that. But here I am now posting consistently, and that's because I realized that there's more to be done. You're not going to get anything done if you're always hiding behind the camera and you're not using your voice to say what you want to say, because nobody's really going to say it for you. So when she first started, she didn't want to be in the limelight, and I believe her upline was Christopher Rax. She was saying that he kept calling her to host a basics call, and she kept ignoring the call. He called her like 5 times. She even blocked him, and he ended up calling her the next day. And she was saying that when you have a calling or a purpose, it keeps showing up. It keeps coming to you. Or if you miss it, God will put somebody or something in your life so that it can push you towards that purpose. And yeah, so it kept coming up. She kept having the opportunity to lead that basics call, and that call basically led her to where she is now, where she's able to talk in front of 1,400 people on a morning dedication call. But she was fighting she was fighting the task of leading a basics call for 20 people. But because of that, she was able to gain the confidence to talk in front of more people, 1,400. So it's really important when you have your calling to have the mindset of receiving that call. If you're not in the right headspace to know when your calling is placed in front of you, when you have an opportunity, you're not going to take advantage of it. You're just going to miss it. So you really, really need to be in the right headspace. So I think it's really important when we're in this space also to develop your mindset. I was talking about this yesterday on Instagram. Just having a positive mindset can really, really change the way you do things. You see things differently from a different perspective, and it's all around just an amazing thing. Like, just something as simple as changing the way you think about something can really just change the trajectory of your life, which is like mind-blowing. It's just crazy. So always be in that mode of receiving blessings or recognizing opportunities or recognizing your purpose when it's placed in front of you, if that makes sense. And she also said, you also need to make the decision to follow that purpose. And the hard part isn't making a decision, it's making the right decision. A lot of people don't take they don't make the right decision to follow their purpose. So instead of, they have their purpose in front of them, they have choice A or B, they choose the wrong choice, and then they take the harder path. So for me, example, I would love to impact more people, and I was just resisting being on a call like this one, resisting posting on Instagram, resisting all of it. But now I'm a lot more comfortable with doing that, and I know that I'm building the foundation to one day lead bigger calls or have bigger conversations with more people, grow my team, etc. So you need to make the decision to get outside your comfort zone and make the decision to get outside your comfort zone and just follow the path that you're really destined to be. And once you make that right decision to follow your path, then it'll be a lot easier for you to get your goals done, and you'll start to see things blossom and things kind of go your way. What was my next point? Right, and it just seems a lot easier because God is using you to fulfill his purpose or his plan. Whenever you have a purpose, typically, or I'm gonna say always actually, when you have a plan, when you have a purpose, it usually affects other people positively. It's always gonna impact somebody, uplift somebody else. And that just kind of goes along with the laws of the universe. You always want to be a person of increase. You always want to uplift other people. And if you have a goal that goes against that, it's not with the laws of the universe. And I read that in The Science of Getting Rich. If you're not uplifting people, if you have a goal to, demise people, cut them down, just belittle people, it's not going to prosper. And if it does, it's not going to last, really. So the law of the universe is to fulfill other people, to help other people fulfill their goals and their plans. And through you, God can work through you and, help uplift other people, increase everyone else around you. So when you make that choice to follow your calling, there are 3 things that you need to do. You need to prioritize, you need to organize your life, and you need to be disciplined. Discipline being the most important part out of the 3. So number 1, prioritize. When you're being called for something greater, you can't give your attention to everything, unfortunately. So you're prioritizing and you want to level up. You can't give your time to everything and everyone because you're looking to do something greater. So you need to be a little bit more selfish with your time. And, that's not to say to ignore everybody, but you need to kind of, again, prioritize what you spend your time on. Time is the greatest gift that we have. So why waste it on something that's not going to uplift you or help you achieve your goal? And also write down your priorities, write it down on paper and post it all over your house, your room. When you write things down, you create a standard for your life, and it makes a change, like you need to write down what it is that you want to achieve. And by having it posted all over your wall, you consciously see it, but it goes into your subconscious as well. And you're just kind of making decisions to move towards that goal without even, really thinking too hard about it. So if you have any pictures or any goals, post them. I have my vision board right by my bed with the house that I want and the car that I want and everything. I have my goals in front of me, and I look at them every day with my affirmations. So it's really important just to post them so you can see them every single day. It's super important. And you also need to organize your life. So you need to organize those priorities, even in a spiritual way. If you're not organized, you can't help anybody else. You can't lead a team if you don't have a roadmap as to what you're doing. You need to know what needs to be done and when they need to be done, and just kind of, just bring organization to what you have. Because if you don't have a map, where are you really going? You can have your goals, but if you don't have a set out, dates and specifics, it's not going to get done. And then the third one is discipline. And this is created by the power of choice. And discipline kind of wraps everything up because you need to be disciplined to follow the organized priorities that you set. So if you have your priorities, great, you organized it, but now you need to be disciplined in order to follow those priorities that you've set. If you're not disciplined, if you're not going to follow it, nothing's going to happen, you know? So you need to work towards that. You need to do what you need to do, right? Yeah, that was basically everything that I have. What you want? Yeah, everything basically comes down to discipline. Discipline, discipline, discipline. Get yourself out of bed, you know, do what you need to do, read whatever you need to read, but just be disciplined in what you do and move throughout your day with intention. But yeah, that was basically everything that I had. If anybody has any questions or clarification, I can do that. But it was a really nice call this morning. And yeah, I really enjoyed that. So I'm not seeing anything in the chat, so I'm gonna pass off the call to Isaiah. Isaiah is always, you know, giving us gems in the morning, and I really appreciate him. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate him, you know, really giving us the gems every morning, or not every morning, but when he does, it's really valuable, and I really appreciate him. So I'm just gonna pass this call over to you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Make host.
I love they already in the chat. That's what I love to see already. Okay. They already know what I'm about to say. So you might as well go ahead, keep it going. You know what I'm about to say. Nah, I appreciate y'all though. For real. Hey y'all, drop some, you know what I'm saying? Drop some P150 for her, for Ebony, you know what I'm saying? She came through, hope y'all was listening, because everything she say, that's, hey, discipline. That's major. I ain't even gonna lie. So I hope y'all was listening. Hope y'all wrote y'all notes. You know what I'm saying? Man, the world we live in. How y'all feeling today though? Drop it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how people feeling today. How y'all feeling? Was y'all really listening to Ebony? I need some feedback. Who was listening for real? I don't think y'all was listening. I don't really think y'all was listening to what she was saying, honestly. Okay. Got it. Yeah, you feel me? She made me feel like I got to tighten up too. Organize your priorities. Towards your goals. Okay. All right, Tiara. Okay. I see you. All right. That's good. Hope everybody doing good today. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be out here for a little bit. I ain't gonna say it's gonna be quick, but everybody has challenges, so that's what we're gonna talk about today. How to deal with the difficulty with the challenges in your life. That's what we're gonna talk about today. Challenges. The most important thing in life is challenge. Everybody go through challenges. I don't care who you are, but it's in my phone, so I'm sorry. I gotta switch to it. My fault. But like I was saying, challenges. Where's it at? Don't do me like that. Here we go. Okay. So it's gonna be, well, it could be quick. It's only 4 things, but I can, you know me, I go deep into it. But the first thing is accept and let go. So I know you're writing down notes, Reese. So let me know when you get it. I know how you do.
I'm with you. Go ahead.
All right. The first one is accept and let go. Okay, so what I put for accept and let go, I put accept your life as it is now, because it doesn't matter what kind of challenges you are facing. You have to see them as opportunities for growth. So you should always want to grow from every challenge that you're getting in. It's an opportunity for growth. And then I said, there's no point in feeling bad about them anymore. They're here to help you. Okay, so you got to accept and let go. So you got to accept the fact that you do have challenges. I mean, and you know, some people hold on to the past, and it makes the challenge even more. It makes it harder. So holding on to the past, you got to let that go. I want everybody to do it. Just go ahead. You got to let it go. The past is the past. The past is in the past for a reason. You're working on the future. You're working on your future goals, your future aspirations. Everybody's going to be great. Everybody's going to do what they got to do to be successful. I know that, but you got to let the past go. past gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta let the past go. You got to. Because the longer you stay with the past, the harder it'll be for you. So for the first little bullet, I have accept yourself as you are now. Everyone has flaws, everyone makes mistakes. But everything that you did may have contributed to the situation you are in now, but that's not even important. Because everyone has flaws and everyone makes mistakes. Everyone does. I made numerous mistakes and I have numerous flaws, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going, how you say it, Reese? Elevate high. I'm gonna let my energy flow for y'all. That's me. That's the type of person I am. I don't like seeing people down. You know what I'm saying? I don't like all that. Yeah, vibrate high. There you go. Yeah, you got to. But I mean, I know I have flaws. Everybody does. Everybody makes mistakes. What are you going to do to change that though? If you know you have flaws, what are you going to do to change those flaws? If you made mistakes, how are you going to right your mistakes? Not right, but RIGHT, right your mistakes. I'm sorry. How are you going to right your mistakes? I ain't want to say wrongs, even though it is a wrong, but that's so, you know what I'm saying? But right your mistakes. What you going to do to, you know what I'm saying, get yourself going in the right way. Get yourself going on a positive path. You know what I'm saying? So then the second one is I put still under that first one, I put let go of your past. Oh yeah, and forgive yourself. I'm sorry. You gotta forgive yourself. You have to. A lot of people don't know how to. In order to forgive others, people don't realize that you have to forgive yourself. And you gotta find out what you gotta forgive yourself for. You have to. How can you say you forgive somebody if you can't even forgive yourself for something you did two weeks ago, let alone 2 minutes ago? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to forgive yourself, and actually, like, it'll actually have you elevate on a higher level if you know how to forgive yourself. Because if you know how, then you know how to forgive others. But you know what I'm saying? It all goes hand in hand with yeah, you do. And I was getting to that. You know what, Reese? I think you should just do the call then, since you know what I'm saying, you're in my head already. Nah, you're good. I'm just messing with you, but nah, for real. Because later on, what she said is true. Like, you release the energy, so the negative energy you bring, you're gonna release it towards somebody else, somebody you don't want it to go to. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want that. We want everybody on a positive note, positive energy. You know what I'm saying? Free, what they call it, electrons or something like that. Am I right? I don't know. I didn't pay attention to science. What is it? What's positive and negative? The negative. What's it called? The negative what? Somebody help me, please.
Electrons.
Oh, there we go. Okay, negative
Yeah.
electrons. Thank you. Negative electrons. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. There we go. Proton. Yeah, all that. That. You know what I'm saying? But we looking for pro. Yeah, the protons. You know what I'm saying? The positive ones. That's what we want. And then, all right. So then, I'm still under accepting let go for. So for the second one, it says let go of fear, stress, and frustrations toward the situation and people involved. Even if you think someone else is to blame for your situation, feeling anger or hatred toward this person will only negatively affect yourself, like I said earlier. Even if you feel like you didn't do nothing wrong and you want to blame somebody else, don't do that. Because that's a lot that goes on with that, you know what I'm saying? Because it triggers this and it triggers that. And it just, you know what I'm saying? Can't do that. Personally, hate. I mean, people always say it when I was younger, but hate, that's a strong word right there. That's, I ain't gonna lie. When you say you hate somebody, that's like if you ever hear somebody say, man, I hate, like, you'll probably do one of those, like, you hate them. Like, it's a lot of energy you got going right there, buddy. I'm gonna need you to, you know what I'm saying, say you dislike. Hate, that word is strong because it's like there's so much in it. Yeah, you use it. It's okay, Reese. We know you do. I use it. I don't need to be using it because it's strong, and I already talk strong. So I mean, I'm saying, like, if I say I hate somebody young, I'm like, dang, what they done did to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But all of this is for the challenges that you face. So like, think about it like this. Let's say you always blame people for your mistakes, but you have a lot of challenges in life. What should that tell you? That's all I'm gonna say. If you blame everybody for your mistakes, but you always find yourself not being able, like, if you always find yourself having challenges in life, 9 times out of 10, it's not them, it's you, honestly. But think about it like this. Think about the most positive people in life. They don't really have that many challenges. And when they do come upon the challenge, they know how to face it. They know how to face it mentally, physically, and spiritually. That's because you got to train your mind, body, and soul how to, deal with challenges as they arrive. And challenges today only mean situations for everybody that's, follow along. Challenges just mean situations. So don't put yourself in a situation that you can't handle. Put it like that. Okay, boom. Second one. Observe and decide. So for your challenge, you have to observe the challenge without letting your emotions take over. That's hard for a lot of people. I'm trying to tell you, especially the people who, make their mind up within the first 5 seconds. Sorry. And I only meant to the females, and I know it's a lot of females up here, so don't come at me. Just saying. But you are now able to analyze the situation by just looking at the facts. It's a lot easier than it sounds, but you got to have practice with it. And I know they finna come at me, so I'm finna stop looking at the chat. Anyway, hold on. All right, I apologize. I ain't mean to call y'all out like that. But nah, for real, you got to observe the situation. Observe the situation. How many how many people actually, who gets quick, like who gets mad quick? Like who comes upon a situation and just automatically, you ain't feeling it, you just you're gonna just speak out on it, put it like that. I know a lot of people, I know y'all do it, don't lie. Who does it? Who observes something? Yeah. Who is that one? That's one. Okay, that's two. All right. Don't say a little bit, Dom. We know. It's okay. I do it too. Everybody does it. You come upon the challenge or a situation in your life, and you think too fast. Without a lot of people don't. You got to train yourself how to, see the situation, especially in other people's eyes. That's another thing. You gotta kind of guess how another person would react before they react, so you know how you have to react. Like some people you just already know. Like some people in your life you just know, especially the friends you have. Like because I know I have people, friends in my life. They quick tempered, so I know like you gotta, you gotta tweak the situation. You gotta tweak how you come about the challenge. Like you feel me? Because I know the people I'm around quick tempered, so I know I can't say certain things because certain things that trigger that in them. So just that, but you gotta learn how to approach. You gotta learn how to approach. That's like learning how to approach is like, let's see. I wouldn't say poverty, because that has nothing to do. Like, it has something to do, but you can approach. As a matter of fact, you can approach that the right way. How would you approach that though? Okay, so money management. That's a way to approach. I'm sorry, I got my stuff I need for working here. I fiddle. I'm sorry, but that's how you do it. Poverty. Poverty is basically money management with the right job, shall I say? Yeah, to avoid poverty. So that poverty is a challenge. To avoid it, you got to learn how to manage your money, have the right job, and which part? Oh, poverty? Which part are you talking about? Oh, approach. Yeah. You got to approach the right way. My fault. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. You got to approach the right way. So money management. Damn, she threw me off. What did I say? Oh, money management, the right job, and what else could you go with that? And having the right people. Nah, you good. And having the right people around you. So that's how you will approach it. So let's see. Somebody throw out a challenge. I got you. I do this all the time. So somebody just throw something out there. Whether it's about you, a friend, a family member, it don't matter. You ain't gotta be specific. Just throw out a challenge. I got you. Let me help somebody today. That's how I'm feeling today. I love helping people. Somebody throw out a challenge they're going through. Or know of one, It ain't gotta be too deep. Just something right quick. Off the top of the dome, you know what I'm saying? Nobody got one. Nobody has one. I'm gonna just have to move on. I'm trying to help y'all, you know what I'm saying? Somebody just throw something out there. I know I talk too fast. Oh, all right, go ahead.
So like when you're dealing with somebody who's not in the same headspace as you and you don't really know like much about their situation or like what they're going through, like how would you personally approach that person in terms of like, something like that?
What type of relationship do y'all have? That's the first thing you gotta observe too.
Friends.
You gotta
Friendship.
observe that.
Friendship. like a
Friendship.
like a sisterhood type, like close friend.
So a brotherhood type. Okay. For me, I'm putting it in my aspect. Okay.
Yeah.
So say it again. You said you trying to figure out their headspace.
Yeah, like they're not in a healthy headspace. And
Do
you
they
don't
want to
really,
talk
yeah, like you just got to, like, how do you get to them without stomping on any toes or whatever?
without stepping on any toes? Well, see, I'm different than everybody else. I'm sorry, Reese, but I'm gonna
Well,
come straight forward. I'm gonna call them out. I mean, I ain't gonna call them out like that, but I'm gonna just be like, yo, I mean, you ain't been acting the same. What's good? You good? You need to talk about anything? That's how I started off. Because some people, like, not some, like, yeah, some, not most, but some people, you know what I'm saying? You come at them like that, they might be, some of them be fourth willing, but sometimes, like, that's how you can get the energy, like, what's really going on. Because, like, some people hold demeanor to change. Once you do that, you could tell, like, especially if you know them, like, that's not how you say no, you good or you good or anything. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, yes. Hello? My bad. I'm sorry. Where was I at? Listen, man. My fault, Reese. Where was I at?
now you were talking about like how you approach somebody.
My dad is OD. He is OD. I swear to God. Chill. He is bugging. Okay. So I said you kind of can get the feeling. You know what I'm saying? You ask them, like, especially if you know them. So the right way would be like, you got to make sure they good. Like, you know if a person good or not. You know when a person lying to you, because I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be the first time they lied about what's really going on with them. So, like me, I'm gonna just come out and ask them. If they don't want to talk right then and there, I'm gonna let it be for a little bit. I'm gonna let them, you know what I'm saying, get their thoughts together, because that's what you kind of got to do. You kind of got to make them get their thoughts together to want to talk. So then after that, you be like, you got to take a serious approach. You got to really be like what's going on? Like, if if something going on, you come talk to me. Like, you feel me? We supposed to be here. No space, supposed to be locked in, you feel me? Like, something going on, I would tell you know what I'm saying? Take that approach. So you kind of want to, don't use like a reverse psychology type of thing, but you kind of want to psych them out to the point where they will really want to come talk to you, especially if they trust you like that. So that's kind of the approach you would want to take. You know what I'm saying? If you got what I was saying, I'm sorry for the long intermission, but you kind of get what I'm saying, Reese? Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, I feel it.
You do? I don't say yeah, just say yeah.
It's like the situation. It's she's in a delicate headspace, and again, she's one of those people that like I trust her, she trusts me, like we have that, you know what I mean? But it's to a point where her belief system, or she's stuck in her belief system, which is a very negative way of thinking about herself. So I'm just trying to do my part.
Oh, you got one of those. Okay.
Mm.
All right.
Yes, sensitive headspace.
Sort of, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. Sensitive. Gotcha. Dang. So you if you say the wrong thing, okay, boom, gotcha. See, Reese, I don't like dealing with those types.
Sorry.
It's not. Nah, it's not like that. It's just like, cause they like, it's hard. Cause
Yeah.
if you say the wrong thing, then you're shut out,
Yeah.
basically. So,
Exactly.
like, let me see. Did she even give you any leeway of what's wrong?
Yeah, like I generally know like her situations. It's just there is always something new that kind of makes it worse, and I could always see that change. So every time because y'all know me, I'm always on the positive stuff, right? But it's like
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it doesn't get she doesn't pick it up. You know what I mean? She doesn't take to it. So I'm looking for like different ways to approach her where she can actually like hear me and then start to look at herself in a different light.
ooh, you know how you do us? Try this. You know how you do us? Just one day, just be like, hold on, I want to try something with you. And then just be like, go to like a quiet space and just tell her to close her eyes. And then try to feed in some positivity to her. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Try to get her to shut everything down. Not shut it down, but like quiet things out.
Yeah.
Then try to like, you know what I'm saying? Then that's how you try to get her to talk about stuff and be like, you see how you kind of got that feeling of positivity? Like, how did that make you feel? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
See if that'll work.
Okay, but I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh no, you good. But some people mind might work 24/7, so I don't know. You're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta find something that'll keep her calm long enough for you to spit your talk, you feel me, and then go about it like that.
Yeah. Now I usually know like once I get her in that state, I can talk to her, but it's just a matter. Sometimes I struggle to get her in that state where she's receiving my information. You know what I mean? But when she's there, like she'll listen to me.
See, but that's only gonna work a few times till she start catching on though. So I don't know. You're gonna have to find a different way too. But you could also like, let me see. You can also tell her to go talk to somebody. Nah, let me stop. That's fucked up. I'm just playing.
Well, she been there. That's what I'm trying to like, you know.
Nah. They don't always work because the person has to be willing, but I got you. You can try that. That should work.
I'm gonna try it still. I appreciate you.
Oh yeah, you good. Anybody else who has a challenge? Call me Dr. Zae. I'm here today. That rhymes. I want to be a rapper. Anybody else? I shall proceed. Sorry if you say something and I don't see it. In case I observe and decide. Okay, so the second one will observe and decide. You have to decide. There you go. Wow, Reese just did this. Reese, do you want to do this today?
No, sir. You got it.
This is the next one. Decide what the best approach is for the situation and create a plan of action. Wow, Reese. You killing me here. You killing me.
Just a little bit of support, you know?
All right, that's what we did today. That's what we just did. Decide what the best approach is for the situation, create an action plan. Okay, so number 3. A lot of people have trouble doing this, and it's facing your fears and taking action. Tackling your challenges usually includes facing one or more fears. You can try to avoid facing your fears, but at some point they will circle back into your life and you'll have to face them again. You can ignore fear. Oh, this is a good one. And all this stuff I got, y'all, from this is from a website, but I'm just digging deeper into it because, like I said, I'm not last minute. I'm not a last minute person, but I can't do it like a day ahead. Because if I do it a day ahead, which I already tried, if I do it a day ahead, I'll still change it like right before. So all this stuff that I do is like it'll pop in my head before everything's supposed to go, and I'll just take notes. But it's face your fears. So the last part that I was about to say is you can ignore fear, but you can't escape it. Anybody else in here need to hear that? Because I know it's a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? You can ignore fear, but you can't escape it. Let me say it one more time. You can ignore fear, but you can't escape it. Yes, everybody needs to hear that. No matter what it is, and think about it like this: the longer you ignore fear, the more it manifests. You're just building yourself up for failure. Face fear right then and there, head on, no breaks. You know what I'm saying? Head on, no breaks. You can ignore fear, but you can't escape it. I'll say it again though for the whole thing. My fault. So tackling your challenges usually includes facing multiple fears. You can try avoiding fears, but at some point they will circle back in your life, and you'll have to face them again. See, you just have to. You know what I'm saying? You just be repeating the cycle all over again. You can ignore fear, but you can't escape it. I'm sorry. And Ebony was just talking about posting on Instagram, so I gotta post that on Instagram and Snap. You know what I'm saying? That's my quote of the day. Appreciate you, Ebony. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna post 10 times today. All right. So then the second one would be learn to be courageous and deal with it once and for all. Being courageous doesn't mean you become fearless. Everybody experiences fear. It's just what courageous people are. But it's just that courageous people are the ones who are brave enough to constantly face their fears. Courageous doesn't mean. I mean, they under courage. I think they do have brave under that, but it's not all about being like fearless and brave. It's just the ones that ain't scared to keep facing their fears. That's all. That's all it is. If you face every fear you come upon, hey, you're a courageous person. I'll tell you that. Especially head on with no breaks, because you know what I'm saying. Some fears you can't stop. Like, mm. Everybody got that. You good? Can I move on? Anybody got anything to ask? Anybody got anything to say? You want me to ask? Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm sorry. I'm about to wrap it up, y'all. Okay, so oh yeah, boom. Okay, so dang. Okay, this is. I mean, he been in the you know what I'm saying in social media lately. But I wanna you know what I'm saying I'm gonna say something Will Smith said. They say in the interview is he says if something frightens him, he has to do it. He will not let it control him. Like that's a courageous person right there. I'm telling you. Like y'all should go. Like you should try that. Like if something scares you, frightens you, you know what I'm saying, you should want to do it. Does it scare you to be a millionaire? I mean, I wouldn't say scared, but like you get what he's saying. It's a challenge, basically. He accepting the challenge for what it is. And then the last thing for it is taking action is the most important step in the whole process. The step where most people get stuck. But by creating the right mindset, this becomes a lot easier because the emotions that usually frighten you and maybe even paralyze you will no longer have an effect on you, or the effect will be greatly reduced. I'll say it again, because a lot of y'all need to take action. The most important step in the process, the most important step in this whole process is the step where people get stuck, which is taking action. It's by creating the right mindset, which makes it becomes a lot easier. The emotions that usually frighten you or maybe even paralyze you will no longer have any effect on you, or the effect will be greatly reduced. Do y'all really get what that means by paralyzed? Like a deer in headlights, like flight or fight. That's kind of paralyzing. Some people flight from their fears, and some people face their fears, which is fight their fears. Which one will you be? Do you run? Do you run when you get scared? Like, because some people goes like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, do you run from your goals? Do you run from challenges in life? Or do you face your challenges? Do you face your goals? What do you do? Which one are you going to be? Which one are you going to do? I want to hear right now. What are y'all going to do? Flight or fight? Are you going to fight? Are you going to face? Or are you going to run? Okay, that's one fight. I know I better see 9 more. That's one fight. What y'all going to do? I hope everybody say fight too. Fight. That's 2. Come on now. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I need some participation. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's 3. That's the same 3 I've been seeing. That's 4. 4? Can I get 5? I know I ain't getting 10, so can I get 5? 5. I just need 1 more. I'm sorry if you're driving. Don't type if you're driving though. I'm sorry. Just unmute yourself if you're driving. I need like 2 more. Can I get 2 more so I can go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, wrap this thing up? Okay, that's 1. I need 1 more. You can unmute yourself too. Like,
Yeah. I was finna do so, bro. You know I'm fighting you. I'm just
all right, I got you. Okay. All right. That's okay. I got you. All right. So the last thing that you should do. You don't take anything that I just said. You know I love saying that. Anything. The last thing you should do, the most important, is practice gratitude. That's like important. You may label problems as such because dealing with them takes you out of your comfort zone. But dealing with them in the correct manner means you are growing as a person. So learn to be grateful for the challenges in your life because they make you stronger. Know what I'm saying? You see how that ended? Through all the animosity and everything. You practice gratitude. You can challenge dang, I was finna say that so wrong. I was about to say you can challenge your faces. Okay, you can face your challenges. You know what I'm saying? Become a better person, stronger person. Because what don't kill you, make you stronger. Oh. And I'm gonna end off like this. This is how I'm gonna end it. I got y'all. So I appreciate everybody that was up here, you know what I'm saying? You know how we get down on this, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that was up here. Thank you for letting me speak, Reese. Thank you, Ebony, again. I appreciate all of you. So today, I need y'all to go with the mindset of you can ignore fear. I mean, yeah, you can ignore fear, but you can't run from it. You know what I'm saying? That's how we gonna end it. You can ignore fear, but you cannot run from it. Everybody have a blessed day. I will see you Friday because I will be back up here. Write that down, Reese. I got you, unless you got something to do. I got you. Tomorrow, I'm sorry. Tomorrow. I thought today was Wednesday. Oh, HFX. I will see you next Wednesday. There we go. Next Wednesday. Everybody be easy, be safe. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the bag today. Let's run it up. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all, fam. Be easy. Oh, you got it, Reese. You can end it. Or whoever this was. This Johnny
You
Bone
host,
was.
homie.
Oh.